What is happening? Welcome to another pitcher video breakdown. My name is Nick Pollack, founder of PitcherList.com. That is Dylan Cease, and Dylan Cease had himself a wonderful evening against the Blue Jays yesterday. If you remember from last year, he struggled a ton, had about a 15% strikeout rate, and we knew that wasn't the real Cease, but we just didn't know if he would make the tweaks necessary and lock in for 2021. Well, the strikeouts are certainly back. And it's all about a slider that he's getting a high CSW and high whiffs on every single time. But it's always a question mark of, is the curveball going to show up? Is the fastball going to show up? Or is he going to be able to have enough success with those pitches so that the slider can really excel and breathe and survive really a full lineup? He certainly did last night. We're going to watch the second inning where he dominated. And we're going to kind of see how he did that. So let's go to it right now. Here we go. First pitch here coming to Teoscar Hernandez. And that looks like... I want to say, I got to get this down right. I believe that would be his slider at 84. He does have a curveball that comes in the upper 70s as well. So that's a big break. It's straight down. One more time. And as you guys know, this is free real estate. First pitch breaking balls. I love them. Teoscar Hernandez, not going to swing at that. That's not what he's going to do. First pitch of the inning. If that's a breaking ball right in there for a strike and not even like hung up here, down here, there's no way Teoscar's going to swing at that. So good job. 0-1 from Cease. Now it looks like they're going to go with the high heater. And he gets underneath that one too much. It is a little weird that they are trying to do a high heat up and away as opposed to kind of closer in for Teoscar. Maybe the book on Teoscar is that he's really good at turning on this pitch and not as much on this one. But generally, you don't want to throw up and away in this quadrant. You want to go here because it's a lot harder to turn on, especially if you're throwing 96 like that. So let's see, 1-1 here. They might go back to the breaking ball. No, they go back to heat, and that's actually the pitch I was hoping for. 95 up and in, perfect spot, where that's technically a strike. He can't really do anything with it. He wants to swing at it, but he just pops it foul. That should be a strike all day of the week. And now you have him 1-2. You could go with high heat again because he's clearly going to swing at it, can maybe push it up a little higher, but because of that aggression, it's kind of telling you, yeah, he wants to go for a fastball. So throw that slider. Let's see what we get. Oh, he throws a big one. That's a curveball at 81. You normally see upper 70s. That's a huge hook. I mean, look at this. Look at the drop on it. Comes out of the hand. You can kind of see the casting delivery. And this starts, my God, that is high up. And he kind of can think like Teoscar's thinking maybe this is a fastball that's going to be easy for me to hit. And it just tumbles down. Oh, beautiful. Now, obviously, you want this, a little bit deeper if you can. This is a little too chunky if he's sitting back a little bit more. But it did look like Teoscar Hernandez was gearing up for heaters beforehand. He can get away with a pitch like this. And, yeah, Teoscar hadn't seen this hook yet. That's a beautiful pitch. Beautiful. I just like the fact that Cease can throw for a strike. Honestly, when it comes to that curveball, if Dylan Cease is able to throw it for a strike, he's not. I've said this before. I'll say it again. When it comes to what you want in your repertoire, you want a fastball you can throw inside the zone confidently and not get burned by. You want a secondary pitch you get whiffs with. That is Dylan Cease's slider. Then you want a secondary pitch you can throw for a strike, and that should be Cease's curveball. When he's able to do what he just did, this gorgeous, gorgeous hook over the plate for strike 3. When he's able to do that constantly, he will have a ton of success. So let's see here. Starting him off, he tries to do that, and there you go. Right, just get that over the plate. Just get it over this, inside the strike zone, because that's going to be free real estate. There's no way that Dickerson's going to swing at that. But you miss. I would go back to it honestly. And he did 79, and he hooks it. Oh my. I mean, okay, that looked a lot worse on the broadcast. But keep in mind, yeah, that is the danger zone. Just don't do it here where they can just hook the bat and sometimes even just hit that over the fence. Fastball would be great here. Look at that, 97. I love this. So instead of trying to go up, you can also get it down and away, and that will stun him. As it did 97 after those slow breaking balls. You don't need to go up on it. You can also then play up and down with your heater as well. This is such a good pitch. 1-2, and now it's, what do you throw? You can throw that same one again and say, like, I just nailed it. I'm going to do that again. You can go up with the heater. You can throw that big breaking ball again. You can throw a slider down here. I personally would go with the fastball, considering he swung at the breaking ball before, and play it up. Yeah, that's beautiful. Oh, that fastball command is so nice. That's so good. He's going down away to up and in, really changing eye level and in and out with heaters. Because he threw 2 curveballs to start, that is now also in Dickerson's mind right now that he might go slower stuff. But to see that Dickerson swung on the second one kind of shows that he's looking for slower stuff a bit. And then pausing on the 97-mile-per-hour fastball kind of says, okay, you are not ready to swing at a heater, and puts it in a perfect spot where Dickerson is in no man's land. He has no idea if this is going to be a strike or not. Also, keep in mind, as a righty going into a lefty, this ball is at a diagonal. It's not going straight. It's not like it's, out of Cease's hand being inside of the plate. It lands there, but this is going on release. Cease is throwing this to the right of the plate and is actually starting here and then coming back over. You can't see because of the camera angle. But that doesn't look like a ball until, I don't know, 10% left, 20% left of the way of the plate. So it's really hard for Dickerson to tell. And it's why I really adore when pitchers throw opposite-handed batters up and in, right? A lefty inside to a righty up and in, and of course right here, a righty into a lefty. It's just so hard for them to tell if that's going to be a strike or not. And if you can execute that effortlessly, if I can say words, it's amazing. So that's such a great pitch from Cease. Huge props there. And now you have Alejandro Kirk, probably a breaking ball to start. No, he just throws a 98-mile-per-hour fastball in there. Why not? Kirk is like, yep, I'm just looking. Just browsing. I mean, now you can play fastball, slider, whatever you want. Sliders off. That's a good take from Kirk. Oftentimes you'll get that bite, especially after a fastball in there that they might be more aggressive on and think, oh, no, I can't let another fastball to get in there. And then you have a slider that comes off of it. But Kirk, good take. And kind of says, all right, fine. Throw a fastball. Oh, no. Ooh, that's a really good one. You can't really see because you have the white on the white of the logo. But that's a gorgeous slider. That should have been a strike. I don't like the framing on this. Wow. That's something where, like, robo-umps got it. It looks like in the glove here that it's not, but it's not where the glove is, where it crosses the plate, which is here. It's a strike. Just got to frame that better. Hey, you gave up on it. You gave up on it. Don't give up on it. That's when they went to Tony La Russa. La Russa's upset. Like, how dare he not frame it? They're not on the best terms right now. So he goes back to the heater, throws it upstairs. Honestly, if I'm going against Kirk, I just throw a fastball and say, look, man, beat me here. And he does. And look, that's actually a really good one. Kirk was aggressive on it. He may have been able to take this and get a free base. We'll see. This is borderline. I mean, it is a strike, but you never know with an umpire. And now at 3-2, I would love for Cease to throw a curveball over the plate. There's no way Kirk is doing anything if he does that. Nope, he throws 97 down the middle. Okay, yep, and Kirk can't handle it. I mean, when you throw 97 like that, you can do that. You can just throw for a strike. I will say the command there wasn't great. He was trying to go inside, and it just leaked out over. But it worked. I'm happy it did. I'm happy he threw for a strike, and kind of shows that Cease has really good stuff. And if he throws strikes with his secondary pitches, well, not secondary, but everything not named a slider, he will have a ton of success. The question really comes from start to start if those pitches are hovering the zone or being too erratic. And in this one, he was not. I mean, when it was erratic, it was missing inside the zone, which is typically not what you want, but it is with Cease. But anyway, that's how he gets it done. This stuff is ridiculously good. You saw the break on that curveball and the slider, and he's throwing 96, 97 on fastballs. It's very exciting for Cease. Hopefully, with more and more innings, he's just going to continue to grow more consistency with those pitches, and so he doesn't have those blow-up starts as much. So we'll see what happens there. But that's going to do it for today in this pitcher video breakdown. As always, you can watch it live on Twitch, twitch.tv/pitcherlist every single weekday morning starting at 9 a.m. So definitely come on by. Ask all the questions you have if you have anything about pitching. And also, leave in the comments below who you want to see in these videos. I definitely take notice of them and keep them in mind for future episodes. But that's going to do it for today. So as always, may your BABIPs be low and your strikeouts high.